What a group stage, what a round of 16, and the World Cup keeps on being the gift that keeps on giving. And now the quarterfinals are set and they are good to go, and well, blockbusters of encounters. So anyway, let's rate them really in terms of the expectations of people, what they expect to see. I think we'll start from the bottom and then going all the way up to the top. I think more importantly, to be fair, I would think all of them are really good, but I would think, in my view, maybe the Portugal-Morocco one, unfortunately, will be at the bottom of the pile. Mainly maybe because of an expectation that maybe Morocco might not be able to make it through to the semi-final. This is the first time that they've been able to qualify for a quarter-final in their history within the World Cup. And they're coming up against the Portuguese side that have come through to the quarterfinal for the first time since 2006, which was when they had the likes of the Luis Figos, Nuno Gomez's, the Simaos, and so on and so forth. But this time around, there's just a feeling that Portugal may just have enough arsenal in the tank in order to press on for a semi-final spot, and who knows, maybe even push on to the final. But coming up against Morocco is going to be a very, very tricky and plucky side. Spain were unable to break them down with their possession, tiki-taka football, and many may argue that maybe because Spain didn't control the game. I think Spain did a generally good job of controlling the game. They were able to keep a clean sheet in the match, lost it out on penalties, and that's all down to the fact that Spain just didn't have any goals in them. That front line there proved to be lethal only against Costa Rica, but after that it was really tough times, and they went on to lose against Japan in their final game. So it goes on to show that Spain was struggling for goals. So Portugal versus Morocco, I think unfortunately will be at the bottom of the pile. Coming in third place rather, in terms of the ranking, I think others will put Brazil and Croatia. Once again, maybe Croatia dousing out the flame of what should be a good quarterfinal match. I think it's going to be a pretty fantastic match. Croatia has shown some guts and grit with their old boys, the likes of Luka Modric, Dejan Lovren, Kramaric, and Brozovic. All of these guys have done pretty well for them in order to make sure that they've gone further. Though I do feel that they kind of snuck through against the Japanese side that maybe lacked a little bit of composure in that round of 16 match. And I think against Brazil is going to be a huge test. Brazil is playing some fantastic football. They are confident, they are scoring goals, and they are really showing that they are here to do the business and win the match. And so that one, in my view, comes down in third place. In second place, I believe it will be Netherlands versus Argentina. While looking mainly at the names here, in terms of their performance, I still don't think Netherlands have been that convincing, that lethal, that ruthless. But Louis van Gaal is somewhat doing the business. And he comes up against an Argentina side that has grown now into the World Cup after that disappointing result against Saudi Arabia. Now it seems like Argentina are playing more fluidly as a team, not necessarily depending on Lionel Messi in order to deliver the goods. And in as much as he has scored goals in order to deliver these goods, I think he has done well enough as well to play with the side and try and make it as well about the team and less about him. And they have got a pretty rich history. In 2002, Netherlands did meet Argentina, and that one finished with Dennis Bergkamp scoring that goal, which has sent Netherlands through. Ariel Ortega getting a red card because of a headbutt. It was a little bit messy there for Argentina, who are also expected to do really well in the tournament. So I think Netherlands, Argentina then comes in second place. But I think everybody's expectation is on this number one match, and I think that's France and England. Both sides have got fantastic attacking flair. I think many are looking towards the defending champions France being able to break history to become the first in order to retain a World Cup, and that would be a fantastic feat if they do that. I am backing them 100% to be able to do that. I think they've shown more class and grit. I think England do have the potential and the capacity to beat France, but I also think that they've also got a potential to flounder in that match if France get their defensive tactics, particularly in the midfield right, against Jude Bellingham, tried to shut down Harry Kane and not get him to play from deep and send those passes quickly up front for the likes of Marcus Rashford and Bukayo Saka. So I think that's my rating for the quarterfinals of the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. It has been an absolute banger so far in the group stage and in the round of 16, with upsets coming through from smaller sides. But that's my ranking. What's yours?